Hey guys, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Ratchet Clank 2002. We're back on the correct profile now, and because we have finished Planet Quarter, we've discovered that Drek plans on destroying Veldin, Ratchet's home planet, in order to create an orbit for his own. We must stop him, and in order to do that, we first need to get to Drek, who is located on his own fleet, orbiting the planet. So let's head over there now. So this is our final fleet planet, I guess you could call it. So it's not even a planet. This is our final fleet, our final orbit. This is Drek's fleet. Although I just tend to call it the Veldin orbit, which is odd because that's even more syllables. And the first thing we're going to do is take a dive in aquatic mine. And this might look pretty familiar. We already encountered this on Planet Quarter. Well, now it's much more dangerous, and there's actually a skill point in all this. So first we need to go through all three of these again. And our skill point here is we cannot get hurt at all. So that was the warm-up. We're under a time limit here. There's also a gold bolt at the end of this, as well as another upgrade. So, it's kind of important that we go this way, although the actual upgrade we get isn't anything needed for plot progression. In fact, it's something I don't even know why they bothered even putting into the game. But the difficult part here is getting through all of this without getting hurt. We have mines, we have these spider things that are firing electricity out of their backs, and whoa, that was a close one. And there I go. Alright, so that means we now have to go and do it again. We may as well just get to the end and grab our upgrades first. So it's pretty dangerous. This is quite an annoying one. It's not so much just because it's hard, it's just the fact that you have to start from the very beginning again. So this is the end. At least it should be. I don't know where our... I think I missed the other pathway, but anyway. So we grab this thing, the code bot. What is it for? Well, we have to head back to Planet Quarter to find out. We may as well finish up on this world first. So first, let's just grab all of these bolts. Look, it's a treasure trove. So many of them, and yeah, now the bolts are at some of their highest values. It's actually a pretty good place to get bolts in. A decent run through of the level, you could probably get yourself a good 6,000 bolts here. And I have no idea what that was, but that may or may not have been picked up, something outside. And this is clearly a loading screen. And unfortunately this now means you have to go back down and do this again. Cut! Alright, so this time we're going to take the left. And now we come up here. Well, this is a big pool. Why is it so big? Anyway. Now grab ourselves a gold bolt. That's our first one here. And unfortunately, I took a number of hits on the way here. A, because I was trying to turn around and see where I was going. And B, because I got hit despite the fact that I walked past the fan. So, cut again. Why did you give me such a generous time for this? Okay, finally did it after attempt number 4. There we go. I was really worried it wasn't going to appear then. So now we can actually go the right way. We've got a bunch of ships to explore here. We just stop in here. And now, the first thing we gotta do is go to a completely different ship. This is simply like a landing bay, I guess. Alright, now this This pathway also contains a skill point and is again kind of an annoying one, because it requires you to make strong use of your hologuise. The idea... Well, actually, I'm not really sure what it is you're supposed to do. Because... You know, it says that you need to sneak through the ship. But the thing is, if you get seen, you know, that's fine. It'll sound the alarm, and I should be good. And even if you get hit by the bullets from the guns that fire out, you're still fine. So I've tried reading different things on what it is that you're supposed to do to get this skill point. And it seems to range from just don't get seen, which is clearly not the case, to don't get shot, to actually just kill all the robots, and that's all you need to do. So I don't know what it is exactly that you're supposed to do for this. Because I just assume it's destroy the robots, because once you have the skill point, the robots aren't there anymore. So I assume that's what you have to do. The dog robots don't matter, they'll always be there. But like the walking robots, I assume that's all you have to do, is just kill them. Because they're not there when you come back. And I've definitely been hit by the bullets before. I mean, you can die on this pathway perfectly fine, and... Well, it would be perfectly fine if you died, but you can die on this pathway. And it's not like you have to start again or anything like that. I'm surprised nobody saw me there. Take advantage of the doors. So once they've gone back through, now you can get, as long as you don't get stuck on the walls. Right in the leg. Oh! Ah, just slightly missed. Ah! Oh, what? Well, we'll just have to see if that works. I'm being way too careless here. I have no idea if the one in front of me saw me. I assume he didn't. Oh, but now he has. And of course, the doors aren't gonna... Doors are gonna remain open now. I should probably just leave, shouldn't I? Let's try that the proper way. Just destroy him. Unfortunately, it does take it back to the start of the fleet, but... So let's try doing that the competent way this time. The sneaky way. The way you're supposed to do things. I've gotten so used to going through here, trying to get the million bolt mission where the robots aren't here. I've got to get used to the fact that they now are here. Which unfortunately requires me to make use of my hologuise. Hey, even the one in the far distance can see me. You kind of feel sorry for these guys. They're just doing their jobs. No, and they seem to be kind of friendly to other robots, just not to anything else. So just remain hidden behind the doors, so you can keep an eye on them and then go. Once they go inside these. I'm not sure why these doors need to be here, but then again, why do you need 3 separate robots guarding the place? The dogs will know that you're... Well, I assumed they did. Usually they recognize me. It seems like some do and some don't. So do this one at a time. Go into the hologuise so you can go up to the door. I don't want them with a bomb gun. Damn you, dog robot. On the Walloper, that's what I meant to select. Go back through here again. It's a very slow and uninteresting process. I mean, what more have I got to say? This is all you're doing. Yeah, overhead swing if you want to do it slightly faster, but in the end, really, if you wanted to just defeat them quickly, use the Walloper. It's pretty much just a more difficult version of what you had to do on Core 2. Is that what calls that thing? Is that the gun there? I was wondering, they're going through the doors. Right. See, even when they let you through, you kind of feel sorry that you have to do this, but you know they're not doing it because you're a Lombax. They're doing it because they think you're a robot. This is why I said this place is great when you want to try and grind bolts. I wouldn't actually recommend Veldin itself, because it's pretty difficult, and I just found that you don't really get that many bolts compared to other places. So it's not really worth it. Oh, I wish I had a better quick select. But no, that's the wrong one, Ratchet. Try and defeat them with a wrench so that I don't have to keep going back to the menu, but that's probably something I'm not going to be able to do the moment that happens. Oh, I see what they're doing now. Did anyone see me? Yes it did. At least that did it. You'd think he would realise due to the fact that a Lombax and little robot went in, a different robot is all that comes out. But no, that doesn't dawn on him. Not very intelligent robots. Another malfunction of Clank, he was too smart. Whoa, you can see him. Let's try that again. This thing so easily gets stuck on things. Why must I walk like this? Why can't I just walk properly? I mean, it's supposed to be a hologram, isn't it? I mean, it's called the Hollow Guys. Yeah, see, I think you just got to destroy the robots. That's all you got to do. But that's not the end of the fleet. There's still more to go. So, if we head to Drek's flagship, being the flagship, it's obviously the biggest. And we can't go that way yet. So, we have another plane segment. Remember the Quark battle? Remember what we had to do to get rid of all the ships on Poketaru? We've got to do it again. And it's much harder this time. But in order to do that, we need to make use of our Magnabooms. We constantly have these things firing at us. Unfortunately, because of this, and I don't even know what they're firing at, but because of this, they're blocking our path. So what we need to do is we need to go over here, hit the switch, we should go upside down. How does Drek make his way around this? And even though that looks like a force field, it isn't. Go into this ship that we don't keep. I didn't mean to fire that. And we pretty much have to destroy all of these turrets. Unfortunately, turrets take quite a beating and it's very easy for that to happen. Yeah, I don't really like this section. And you constantly have these things firing at you as well. And again, you still have these health pickups and everything, but they fill up your health so in such a small amount. What I'm doing is wasting time here. So just try and aim your missiles at the turrets. Just try not to get fooled by the position that you're in. See, I'm already over halfway through my health. This bit took me forever the first time round. So you try and grab as many health, but you might just end up with the ammo things instead of... Which is true, they will help you. Because they can take care of the cannons much faster. But your health gets fills up so slowly that you kind of just wish they all dropped health. Right, just one more. All I need is just a few missiles. I wish this thing could turn faster. Oh, R1 also fires these things. Oh, there's two more. But still, we've done it. That took me forever on my first playthrough. So we've destroyed the cannons and now we can actually proceed to get to Drek. I will say, for his flagship, this seems to be like the least guarded place of all. I mean, there's plenty of robots, but we haven't seen most of them. So overall, you'd think he would. You think there'd be a lot more guards for a flagship. I guess he sent them all down to the planet. I can normally step off that. Right, go back through. Avoid the lasers by walking. Now there is not a bottomless pit like I was thinking there was. Don't know what I'm thinking of, because there is a point where you do flip upside down and there'll be a bottomless pit all of a sudden. Now what I'm going to do is backtrack just in case I missed anything. At least I think this is backtracking. Back we go! Oh, really? It activates that one as well? And I'm dead. Well, this is awkward. I think you're supposed to go the other way for this, but why would you design the level like that? Because the force field is still there at the beginning of the ship. So you have to take the upper path. So this is really all you can do. Ah! Why don't you work, Tesla Claw? Is it because I'm mashing buttons? Is that why it doesn't work? Yeah, this guy's positioned as though that's how I have to defeat him. So, I don't get it. Oh, there it is. Alright, tricky jump. And go! Oh, it's right there! Stop bringing me back here! Right. I normally don't have this much trouble with the Veldin orbit. Whoa, that was close. Ah, the sound of button presses. And there we have our second gold bolt. It's the last one of this location. Just 4 gold bolts left, and that takes you back to your ship. We have to go this way. I think that's all what this is for, really. It's just for the gold bolts. If you go off of the... Because the Magna Boot section takes you straight to where Drek is. Alright. Coming for you, Drek. This seems too easy. Fortunately, he didn't.
Tonight on Blood TV, the event you have all been waiting for, the total annihilation of an entire planet! Witness the power, the destruction, and the nothingness that follows. So join Ultimate Supreme Executive Chairman Drek as he pushes the button that ends one world and begins another. Then, stay tuned for the galaxy's funniest superhero bloopers featuring Captain Quark.
Now we know where he is. Let's get him.
So, the device that's used to power the laser is located on Veldin. So in order for Drek to activate it, he needs to go down to Veldin. Well, he just plans on having enough time to get off of the planet. That's not exactly the best means of doing it. How am I standing on this thing? Normally I slide right off. We have one more stop left to go, but before we head down to Veldin itself, we need to head back to Planet Quartu. We've still got one more gold bolt left to find. And that is what our code bot is for. It's a good thing we're not under any sort of time limit or pressure or anything like that. Otherwise, this wouldn't exactly be the best time to sidetrack. Fortunately, we're not under a time limit. So we need to get all the way back over there to where the giant clank thing was. Okay, so we're back to where the giant clank thing was. And this is what we need our code bot for. Go over here. And it automatically just goes in like that. I mean, that's still better than the trespasser, but the thing is, that's the only time we ever use it. So, what was the point? I mean, that was underwhelming. I thought I'd break a lot. The bomb glove breaks more. How does the bomb glove break more than the Visibomb? Still, pretty rich, but sadly, those crates are only there once. And that's our final gold ball for Planet Quartu, which means that there is only one more planet left to go. And amazingly, it's actually right where the game started. Look at all the Omnitrixes. Omnitrix? I don't know what the sequel would be. The sequel? I don't know what the plural would be. Where's Crash Bandicoot when you need him? I kind of wanted to now play the Piranha Plant Lullaby. That's a very nice piece of music. But anyway, I know I initially said I wanted this to be done in one session. Unfortunately, Veldin is just a bit too big for that to be the case, and well, that's when you're going through it normally. You know, flawlessly. Which means I am going to have to stop this session here, but next time we're finishing the game. Is that supposed to be a moon? Or is Quartu just really close to something? And another. It's like I'm staring at Neptune and Uranus. But anyway, so I will see you guys then.